Rozonno McGhee and Mia Shelby met in high school. Rozonno was impressed by Mia's tenacity. "I used to see her walking down the hallway and she always held books in her hands like she was on a mission." They began to date and soon knew this was the real thing. Married at 20, it would be many more years before they could begin to grow their family. Both Mia and Rozonno's childhoods had not been easy, raised by single mothers. Mia's brothers got mixed up in crime and Rozonno's mother battled drug addiction. That meant they both had to mature at a young age to survive in such fraught environments. They became strong, responsible adults. But life was not done throwing them curveballs. After a few years of trying to start a family, the couple realized they needed external help to conceive. Even though they weren't well off financially, they put their money and faith into fertility drugs and treatments. A couple of tries later, Mia eventually became pregnant with twins. Seemingly, their prayers had been answered, but they would soon be suffering a painful blow. Due to a premature delivery, the twins didn't make it. The McGhees were devastated, but their desire to be parents was not deterred. They cautiously tried again, and Mia became pregnant once more. This time, though, they were in for a big surprise. They were having sextuplets. When they were born safe and healthy, the couple was overcome with joy. But soon a feeling of dread would start to creep in. How are they going to provide for 6 kids? Rozonno had started a carpet cleaning and upholstery business, but Mia had to quit her job to care for the children. The babies went through dozens of diapers a day, not to mention all the formula they consumed. Even so, the McGhees still felt blessed with their family. Little did they know their next decision would turn their lives upside down. Rozonno and Mia had a small photo shoot with their 6 babies as a celebration of their family. The resulting photo of Mia sitting and Rozonno laying down with the children curled up around him was sent to both of their in-laws. The images were so charming though, so it soon went viral. The McGhees couldn't believe it when a huge celebrity came knocking on their door. Oprah Winfrey invited the family to appear on her show and talk to them about their lives and struggles. She surprised them with a gift of $250,000 in Walmart credit and a fully paid trip to Las Vegas for the couple. The pair had not been able to go on a honeymoon when they got married, so they were extremely moved by the gesture. But that wouldn't be the end of the McGhees' good fortune. Soon the family was being flooded with shows of generosity and received donations on a regular basis from celebrities, brands, and many others. Then the Oprah Winfrey Network offered them their own reality series, 6 Little McGhees. The show's popularity even helped Rozonno's business grow. But fame comes with a dark side. Would the McGhees suffer the doomed fate of other reality TV stars? 6 years later, the family is happy and in great shape. Rozonno's success helped them buy a new house big enough for the kids to live comfortably, and they also moved to a new town with a big school where the sextuplets could be placed in different classes. The children were growing so fast, so they decided to commemorate their blessed life once more. Can you guess what they did? They decided to recreate the photo that had put them on the new path. There were some changes to be made since the kids were much bigger. In the new version, Rozonno wears a black shirt just like Mia, and the kids are all clad in matching outfits. People wondered how they got all 6 kids to pose so nicely at the same time, and the secret was soon revealed. The McGhees had hired the same photographer, Brian Killian, to do both shoots. Given that his photo had become so viral, he decided to share the details of his technique. He kept the parents in the same position, but placed 2 kids at a time, then joined them all together using Photoshop. He's clearly very talented because both photos look extremely real. What does Killian think about working with sextuplets? "They just want to hug you," he said. "They're full of love and full of joy. They were great." Perhaps having grown up in the reality TV world has helped them become comfortable around cameras and know what to do. It looks like little Rozonno Jr., Isaac, Josiah, Madison, Elijah, and Olivia are happy to continue their lives in the spotlight, which is great news because the McGhees would soon have an amazing new opportunity. After season 3 of 6 Little McGhees ended, the kids weren't so little anymore, so the show got a new name, Growing Up McGhee. For its next season, it got picked up by Up TV, a network geared toward religious African-American families. This worked out great for the McGhees since their biggest fans are in that demographic. They've also gotten to do some pretty cool things as part of the show, like when Mia came up with this crazy idea. In one of the episodes of the season, Mia notices the success of extreme couponing shows and decides to try it out. She sets a budget and heads off to the grocery store, where she struggles with the coupon's fine print. In the end, she goes over budget, but shopping for 8's not easy. The show is not just crazy challenges, though, as the tearjerker of a season finale can attest. On the last episode of season 5, Rozonno and Mia got to check off one more thing from their bucket list, renewing their vows. Since they were on a budget when they got married, this time they went all out and flew the whole family to Turks and Caicos. There, barefoot on the beach, the couple showered each other with praise and love, then held their children's hands as they looked out onto the beautiful Caribbean horizon.